Welcome back to Pro Sports.
On today's episode, we'll be talking about the NFL playoffs and what is going on with the Super Bowl, and we'll also be going into what is going on with the New England Revolution recently. Let's get into it. Now, after a disappointing loss for the Bills and very, very underwhelming game for the Commanders, what are your thoughts about the Super Bowl right now, Aiden?
Go NFC. Beat the Kansas City Chiefs for once. It's time for a new era.
That's true. Yeah, and I at this point I think a lot of NFL fans are very disappointed in the Super Bowl considering it's another rematch from Super Bowl 57 and nobody really wanted to see either of these two teams in the Super Bowl, including us as well. But, again, it's a game that everybody loves to watch cuz it's just action-packed all the time. And in the end, they were the better teams. They made it to the Super Bowl.
And this time the Eagles got Barkley.
Yeah.
This time.
Yeah, that's right. Barkley is definitely a key stone to the Eagles, and I think that's going to be what helps them hopefully get over the hump and beat the Chiefs in the end. But what else, Aiden? What are your thoughts about the Super Bowl?
Let's go NFC. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't care for watching the Super Bowl this season. As now we know what it is. Am I going to regardless? Yes, because we do have to cover it, even if we don't like the Super Bowl. But it's gonna be definitely an interesting game. Who knows? Maybe the refs will finally not be in the Chiefs' favor, and not count a ball hitting the ground as a catch. But we can't really badmouth the performance for the Chiefs. They did beat a really good Bills football team. Either way, regardless of the fact that they had a little bit more favored calls on their end, but they made it through and they made it to the Super Bowl. So that's just impressive because you're going to the Super Bowl three seasons in a row. That's insane. That really is. But it's whatever. I mean, everybody's gonna watch it, even if they're only watching it for the halftime show or Taylor Swift or whatever the case may be. I guess we're all gonna watch it. And if you guys, those of you who are deciding to boycott the Super Bowl, go for it. I wish I could right now, but so we can keep up on these episodes of Bro Sports, we do have to cover it. But yeah, so let's get into the next topic, Aiden. We have a lot of reports that the New England Revolution are doing really well in preseason right now. But a lot of what I've been seeing is that New England Revolution players currently still say that they're still rebuilding the process as to what their team is, and even if they have 2 wins in preseason, it's just preseason games. They don't really matter. They're not really doing anything for the team other than just giving them reps. But it looks really promising. Campana is, from what I see, is phenomenal. We got a guy, Jackson Ewell, our new guy in the center mid position, playing with Yusuf and apparently and Carlos Hill, and it sounds like all 3 players are really clicking. So, what are your thoughts, Aiden? What do you think is going right for the team right now? And do you have hope for our team to hopefully be performing really well this coming season?
Yes. No, they have Campana. They have number 10. And they have all these good players. Number 8 and number 10 will win it.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta hope that this team, like we've been saying in previous episodes, all we gotta do is hope that this change is for the better, and bringing all these new guys coming in. Maybe it's gonna make a difference for our team. Maybe we needed this fresh start to really get us finally over that hump to get to glory, which is ultimately what any team wants, which is the MLS Cup. And we also have to mention that they did recently, I believe it was 3 days ago, they just acquired a new defender, which puts us up to, I believe, 11 defenders now on the team. And I believe something that I heard from Caleb Porter was that they're going to be sending some of the younger guys down to the Revs 2. So we're not going to have all of these players. It's actually going to be guys that are going down to Revolution 2 probably and playing down on the second team. But it looks promising, Aiden. It really does. And hopefully the third game coming up for the Revolution, I believe it's against the Hartford Athletic. So we're gonna have to see what that game holds for them. Hopefully, it's gonna be a third win for preseason. That's all we have it for you guys. Thank you very much, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode. I'm your host Corey Raftery,
Aiden Raftery,
and we'll catch you in the next one.
Revolution, let's ride.
Have a good one.